Clever Hi friends, Darth Momo here. We're going to quickly talk about the 6th episode of the Acolyte, Teach and Corrupt. Sorry for getting the review out late. As I've said, I'm out of town, but I enjoyed this one. Not as much as the last one. I'd probably still give it a 7 out of 10, but obviously it's set up for the next couple episodes. We have May with the Sith character, let's call him the Stranger, Chimere, I guess is his name, and he's slowly starting to sink his claws in to teach her and corrupt her. And I gotta say, I mean, I'm enjoying this. I like seeing different approaches to trying to turn someone to the dark side. It's not always going to be the straight manipulation or the more kind of basic attempt to turn with anger like we see with Luke or Anakin. So I like that they're taking a more different approach with it, but still keeping it fresh and grounded and realistic. I definitely like Chimere. He's a fun Sith character. I'm enjoying him so far, especially after last week's episode. I know there's some theories out there that he might not be a Sith, but maybe a Knight of Ren. I guess there was a music cue, a Kylo Ren music cue in the 5th episode, and the showrunner has said that was there intentionally. He's got a scar on his back that we see in this episode, and he says that he was thrown, aside. Someone stabbed him in the back, and he says he seeks the power of two. He says he was once a Jedi, and so when Osha hears that, she says, "Oh, was that your Jedi master who did that to you?" And he doesn't answer. My guess is maybe he was a Sith, and he got cast aside, and now he's looking for revenge. I know there's some theories out there that maybe he was an apprentice of Darth Plagueis' master, Darth Tenebrous, and in Legends, Darth Tenebrous had a second apprentice. And so maybe this is kind of a canon take on that legend story. Maybe he's an apprentice of Darth Tenebrous that got cast aside. Now he's trying to take revenge. Or maybe he's still just the Sith apprentice, and he's looking for the power of two to take down his master. We'll see. Now that music cue was told it was there intentionally, maybe something else. I don't know. We'll find out. As for the Jedi side of the story, Soul's grieving. He's lost. He doesn't know what to do now, and he's got May on board his ship, who he thinks is Osha, and then he's slowly starting to kind of show to her that there's more to him than she thinks. I guess you could say teach her. And then Basil ends up telling Soul that that's not Osha, that's May. He stuns her, takes her captive, and tells her, he's like, yeah, we've got to, and then he takes the ship out randomly. At first he tried to send a distress signal to the Jedi, but then he after he finds out that Osha was actually May, he takes the ship into hyperspace. He says to Osha, or to May, we've got to find your sister, we've got to find your master, we're going to have a talk. We're going to talk about what happened on Brenda. So I'm assuming we'll find out next week. But sorry, it's lots of bugs out here. We're going to find out what happened on Brendok. As for the Jedi, they find out that, yeah, the whole team was killed. So Vernestra Rowe takes, which I thought there was a nice nod to the High Republic when they're like, "Oh, you sure you want to travel through hyperspace?" And Vernestra's like, "No, I don't get, space travel sick. I don't get sick from that. I just find hyperspace unsettling," which I'm guessing is a callback to the High Republic books and all that happened with that in hyperspace. So that was kind of cool. But then they get down to Brendok. They see, no, Kofar. They get down to Kofar. They see all the dead bodies. And Vernestra, it seems, she assumes that it was Soul who just turned on them and killed them all. It's left a little ambiguous. So I'm guessing we'll find out more next week what they're thinking. Otherwise, like I said, I enjoyed the episode. I'm enjoying some of the characters like Soul and Osha. I don't really care much for May, but Osha's fine. And Chimere too. He's been a fun villain to watch the last couple episodes. But now we're down to 2 left. So we'll see you back next week for the 7th episode. Thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Always.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, comment down below and hit that like button. Oh, And check out some of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find them in the light.